Hello everybody, welcome back to Yoba TV. If you're new here, you're welcome. Kindly click that subscribe button on your screen, like, comment, share this program and give us super thanks. God bless you. I was scrolling through Facebook today and Mori update it, mega update. This is about Egbin Orun and family. We all know about their drama. Nígbà tí Egbin Orun kú àti PAO àtàwọn àbúrò Egbin Orun àtọkọ. We all know that. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀. It's just a messy situation when Egbin Orun died. So now, fast forward to now, they are still fighting over the properties of that woman. Then it was a fight of Ibitofe Sisi. Now it's a fight about property. It's so messy. I mean, to die and to rest in peace in that Nigeria, you need connection. So I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw Mega Testimony doing a show about this whole matter. First, to begin with, Mega Testimony, if you're ever watching this video, let me tell you, you cannot be a successful blogger the way you blog. You cannot be a successful blogger the way you blog. So number one thing, you have a very nonchalant attitude. You don't know how to blog. You don't know how to express yourself. You don't know how to, how to interpret anything. You just want to talk. That's the problem you have. Let me tell you one thing. I respect your opinion. That's for you. But number one thing, there was a part. When you were talking, in your con wale and he sọ pé, Mega, Joma Binu. But you are friends with Abefe, Abi Agbekedeni, Agbekejare, Àbúrò Egbin Orun. And when something come out, why don't you call the person and ask that kilo shele? You understand? When a voice note came out, why don't Emi ò rí nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ tó pọ̀ jù? Èmi ò rí nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ tó pọ̀ jù. The next thing, o dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣépè fẹ́ni yẹn, o dẹ̀ block ẹni yẹn, o dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń see, this is social media. We agree to disagree. Nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn béèrè, as a mature person, is not ẹni yẹn ò bú ẹ now. And yes, okay, have you listened to your friend's side of the story? If I'm a friend with somebody and story kan jáde that revolves around that my friend, I will call that person and ask, bye, because it's my friend. Nǹkan tí woman yẹn béèrè kò tíì pọ̀ jù. Ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbé ṣépè, kò dẹ̀ ṣépè fún ẹ, kò sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ, kò insult ẹ. She asked that, have you talked to your friend about this whole matter? Ó ní gbogbo ṣe o ò lè gba permission lọ́wọ́ anybody. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá rí ló máa blog. No. Ṣorí jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún ẹ nípa show. Nígbà tó ti rí kíní yẹn tó ti rí pé opportunity ni show lélẹ̀ jẹ́ n sáré ṣe pápápá bó ṣe wá ló ṣe máa lọ. I don't know if anybody has tell you that bó ṣe wá ló ṣe máa lọ, because now you are letting us believe that nobody can trust you, even your friends. This is your friend tó yẹ pé o ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ rí. Ìwọ náà to come, o ti speak fún wọn rí pé èèyàn dáadáa ni wọ́n o, ìgbà kan àwo kan o. They are not the way people describe. Nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Egbin Orun ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. So now, ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé okay, I think you betray them because you want to do a show. You want to be relevant. You betray them because you want to do a show. Torí ẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ká ẹ lára. Ẹni yẹn ò insult ẹni yẹn kàn béèrè ni. Wípé you are a friend, you are friends with this person. That Agbeke of a person. You are very close to her. You have her phone number. She don't give you money before. You've supported her before. On this same fight, why don't you call her and listen to her side of the story? We all understand one thing. There is two sides of the story. You will have sounded mature if you had take the voice note to Ogbanye and at the same time take our own side of the story and, do a show over it. And your mama say, yes, so. But I think you were so, you want to be a blogger by force. She'll understand it. You want to be Tope Alabi by force. You want to be a blogger by force, but you are missing it up. Don't you understand this? You are missing it up. You have to be. I'm not a blogger. I'm just expressing myself too. So you have to understand that. Surely I'm a woman to be. And ìgbà tó bó ṣe ṣe sí woman yẹn, that is so rude. so uncalled for, so uncultured, so unmannered. You don't know. Okay, why don't you answer the question? A blogger doesn't do like that. And you open a question or only so only ma binu. Nǹkan tẹ́ni ẹ béèrè kò tí pọ̀ jù. Ẹni ẹ sọ pé ṣó o ti pé ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ yẹn ṣó o ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. O dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣépè fún o dẹ̀ block ẹ̀. Why does he kí ló dé tó bí ẹnu? Àbí ṣé wà tọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ yẹn ti ṣé wà tàgbékẹ́ ti níjà sílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni? That is why you are saying, oh, like anybody, you are going to analyze it, you want to do a show. Let me tell you something. You are still not going to trend. You are still not going to trend. Mega, you know I love you so much. I used to talk about you like, you know, maybe everybody, monetization, but still, you are still not going to trend because ní foundation. Ní foundation, mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe show. Kì í ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ló gbọ́dọ̀ máa bí ẹnu. Àwọn tó wá níbí báyìí kò sí nǹkan tán tí pè mí, kò sí yíṣọ́ tán tí wọ́ọ̀ṣì mi, wọ́n kàn máa ń wọ ẹlòmíì báyìí. Kì í ṣe pé táì lè sọ̀rọ̀. Kì í ṣe pé táì lè sọ̀rọ̀. But reaction to that kinní, which is the person apologized, jọ̀ọ́ má bínú, I just want to ask you, which is just a question. Ẹni yẹn ò bú ẹ náà. Ẹni yẹn kò béèrè pé ṣé o ti bá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, o dẹ̀ block ẹni yẹn. Normally, if you have a relationship with somebody, you have to talk to the person. If anything happen, ó ti ẹ̀ pè mí, ẹni yẹn gan lè máa mọ̀ pé kinní yẹn ti ń trend. So bí eléyìí ni, kí lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ ṣe rí o. Why don't you listen to your friend? You call somebody your friend. Nǹkan tó ń pè ẹ́ ní team àwọn Lizzy, ọ̀dàlẹ̀ tó ń pè ẹ́ ṣó ti rí bó ṣe fojú jáde. You think you want to expose your friend? You exposed yourself. Because ìgbà tó bá ní access síyàn, why don't you call the person and let the person explain nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Because you have access to this person. You fight for this person on the same cause. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Egbin Orun yìí náà ni. You drum support for the person. So what changes? Just because you want to do a show, you got me, my son here. You feel like, Jensare Fikini, you don't even care about your friendship with the person. You don't care about how the person is going to feel. You just want to rush outside and do a show. My dear, it's still not going to trend. People are still not going to listen because you lack what? You lack base. Then gbọ́ correction. Ti ẹ̀ gbọ́ àwọn tó tún jú ẹ̀ lọ tó tún jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé sórí nǹkan tó wọ́n ẹ̀ sọ lásán. You could have used it to. Are you expecting a question like that not to happen? Why tó fi bí ẹnu? A question like that will pop up because everybody knows the two of you together. Wípé ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́yìn méjèèjì. So what you know, we are going to ask you this question either in the comment section or on live. You should have been matured enough to answer. Okay, let me tell you, let me give you an instance. Tell you a question in life. You have your excuse is still okay. Mommy, the reason why I don't call is that or social media ni. And bó ṣe rí lára mi náà mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. And I feel like I owe nobody any explanation. You have a point. But tó bí ẹnu bó ṣe kanra torí pé wọ́n béèrè pé kí ló dé tó bọ́rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó lè block ẹni yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. It doesn't make any sense. Is there something there? You got me feel but you want to do a show and you don't care about friendship. And when you're someone, they have to be careful. Because if any of their thing leak outside or there's some story about them, you'll be the first person to blog them. Most of them, you just expose yourself. You did not expose the Agbekes. And there's nothing to even expose in the Agbekes, the Egbin Orun sisters. Why? Because we already know who they are. They were fighting for church, fighting the PA, fighting for properties, fighting for generator, fighting for a place. They were fighting for everything. So there's nothing you want to tell us about. You cannot see that. So kilo first of all by that already know. That is it. And this is a big lesson to everybody. Yeah. When you have your family, when I say your family, I'm not saying your extended family. I'm saying your nuclear family. Iwo, Okoe, Awonmoe. Everything you do, your family, Your extended family, àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ ò gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀. They must not know. Àìjẹ́bẹ̀ tó bá kú tán, irú nǹkan táwọn ọmọ Egbin Orun face náà máa face. Ta ló ṣiṣẹ́, ta ló ń jà fún? Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. Ta ló ṣiṣẹ́, ta ló ń jà? Kò síbi tí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́kùnrin, ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sóbìnrin. It's called being smart. Nǹkan tó bá ṣe bí mo ṣe wà, my sisters, my brothers, they are not. Oníkálukú wà ní ayé tiẹ̀. They don't know how we operate. They don't know anything about my life or my children. Tá bá sọ pé tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́tà mi, àwọn ló fẹ́ máa jà fógún mi. But ìwọ tó bá ti gbé rẹ ilé family lọ́wọ́, that is why wọ́n máa ganu sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́nà máa yẹ kí nǹkan ṣe ẹ́. They were threatening the husband that kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tí government closed the property down pending investigation. Nobody should touch anything. Now the sister they fight, no be the pikin of the woman. No. Yín ṣe àwọn ọmọ Egbin Orun ló jà o. Àwọn àbúrò Egbin Orun ló sọ pé àwọn need nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ kí bàbá yín ṣiṣẹ́ síbẹ̀ ní tẹ́fẹ́ wá need nǹkan kan. Nínú property ẹ̀gbọ́n yín. Torí pé Egbin Orun gbé rẹ̀ lé wọn lọ́wọ́ náà ni. Torí ẹ̀ náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó lélẹ̀. Kí ni tiwọn? Ológun dẹ̀bìtì àyàtì. So Mega, wà innocent at all. You are not innocent. You are the same like those Agbeke àti Wolike. Ìkànnì gbogbo yín. Because from the beginning of the whole, ìgbà tí Egbin Orun kú pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn, gbogbo àti ríru family tàn jẹ. But you fail to see them then. Now you dey see. Tó wá sọ pé oní show. There's no show here now. So gbogbo karamọ́ tó ń kan ṣọmọ pé yẹn kíní kan. There's still nothing. Because we know already who they are. Shori Mega, calm down. I know you want to become a blogger by force. But it's not happening. And if you want it to happen, you need to calm yourself down. If you want people to listen to you, you have to calm down. Totally. But you have to calm yourself down. This is social media. You can agree to disagree. If you're a speaker, people will disagree with everything you say. In some people will still come here to come and curse me. I don't know more. But it's the truth. Because if you're not careful, people will see you for who you are. You are with Lizzie. You went to Lizzie. Break up none. You are with this Agbeke and Wolike of a thing. You were supporting them at one point. You want to do one. If you don't understand one thing, I think bear cow. Show me Mega. I would have said that the first thing before you come outside to say anything, since you are close to the family, why don't you call them? On your buruku gone now. Call them. Get their own side of the story. So that by the time to ban show, you be in voice note to Sonny. In you'll be able to bring both the left and the right side. Bring it out. Ìgbẹ́ làwọn èèyàn máa rí pé ọlọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbogbo rántí tó ṣe ìkànnì gbogbo yín ẹ̀yin ọ̀dájú abiyamọ ìwọ fún ara ẹ̀ gan ìkànnì ẹ̀ torí from the beginning náà ti ń jà fógún ológun and you were there with them ẹjọ́ ń pín owó ni torí wọ́n fún ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. You collected money from these girls or these ladies rather. Ìgbà tó ti ń jà fún property ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ìwọ náà wà lára àwọn èèyàn tó join wọn náà. That is it. So now when the table has turned, why is it so difficult for you to call them? But because you want to be a blogger by force. That's why you feel like you don't deserve to call anybody. You are going to do this show because you are looking for views. My dear, you're still not going to get it. Oh, in fact, let them be a segment Alabike. Alabike is senior far when it comes to blogging. Blog. I'm sorry, I have to call it the way it is. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to express yourself. So you have to learn all those things. When you're jáde láti wá ṣe show. Wọ́n máa ń lo ọpọlọ náà láti jáde láti wá ṣe show. Because àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa, they are not mumus. They are not stupid. You betrayed your friend because you want to stage the show for her. That is all I can see. Ìgbà tó ń dùn ẹ́ jọ ń jẹ́ ni. You betrayed your friend because you want to stage the show, because you want to be a speaker. That is all I can see. And you stood by this person before on this same matter. So what changes? You heard a voice note, which is not even enough. Oh, mom, got to transpire before that voice note. You should have listened to her own side of the story. Yeah, if you can share example for her. Wo gba ti ara show àtàbíkẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ gold tó wá àbí kò hà. Ìgbà tí Àbíkẹ́ gba voice note tí tó gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu àǹtí Àdùnní. What did she do still? She went to call Arasho. She heard Arasho's side of the story. So that is how to blog. Kì í ṣe pé kò gbá wọn ní agbọ́ ẹjọ́ ẹnìkan dá àgbà òṣìkà ni. So this is the person that is close to you. You have access to. Why don't you call her and listen to her? Nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ is the best thing for you to do. But you were hungry because you want to do a show. Ó fẹ́ trend. It's not going to trend. There's nothing to trend in this matter. So what I can say is that ẹ̀yin àbúrò Egbin Orun ẹ kó ṣì. Ẹ fi family yẹn lẹ́ ẹ fọkànlé àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ kó jayé orí wọn kó enjoy property ìyá wọn. Àìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe fún àwọn ọmọdé. Táwọn ọmọdé yìí bá dàgbà, kí ni mo tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí gan-an? Ṣé rí ilé ayé ó máa ń yí ni? Ó máa jí wá kàn yín jọ kan náà. Ẹ̀yin náà lè kú kẹ́ni omi kó máa jìjà jogún yín tí ò ní fáwọn ọmọ yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Bí ilé ayé ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ẹ fi bàbá lẹ̀, ẹ fà wọn mọ́lẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe bí property ìyá wọn ni. Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin ló ń ká lára? Ọlọ́run á dá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀sìn. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ tẹ́ òkú ọ̀run náà sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere. That's all I can say about this whole matter. There's no big show about it. So let me know what you feel about this video down below. Please let me comment, like, and share this video. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.